those in our midst that have also contributed immensely. One particular name that comes to mind, Eldrin, is Dr. Mugeni Ngema. I mean, he is in our midst. Maybe please give a round of applause. He has a special gift for us this evening, and I indeed look forward
taking you down memory lane.
Oh yes,
taking you down memory lane. Minister, are you ready? Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, honored guests, we have a surprise. So repeat that, chair. Repeat that, chair. So we have a surprise. I'll let the video do the talking.
Okay.
Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus is an Ethiopian public health researcher who served as both Health Minister and Foreign Affairs Minister of Ethiopia. He is the first African to be appointed as Director General of the World Health Organization. He has committed his entire life to improve access to quality healthcare in Africa, from raising research funding for HIV, tuberculosis, and malaria, to championing universal access to healthcare. He played a critical role in the response to both the Ebola outbreak and the COVID-19 pandemic. He played a critical role in ensuring African countries had access to COVID-19 vaccines. We are proud to honor him with the Special Ubuntu Humanitarian Award.
I think it will be difficult for me, like Miss Fahad, to say anything. Oh, thank you so much indeed. That's a great honor, and I would like to receive this award actually on behalf of my colleagues in WHO. Because from day one, at the start of this pandemic, they have done everything they could. It has been a difficult 2 years, and I know you understand that, but maybe I will tell you a story about them and you will understand what I say. The first report came from a website that's managed by Wuhan municipality in China. And that was on December 31st, 2019. It was a New Year Eve. And our colleagues in our Beijing office sent a signal to our regional office in Manila, and that same day came to headquarters. Any normal human being would think that, okay, December 31st, it's a New Year Eve. You know, these colleagues would have said, okay, it can wait, let's have fun because it's a New Year Eve. They didn't say that. And they continued processing the information they got from Wuhan municipality on the New Year, which is January 1st, 2020. And by January 2nd, they confirmed, verified that there is a new disease starting. For me, that experience, because they were also informing me, was the source of my inspiration and energy. And I felt that I belong to a team that is really serious, that takes its job serious. So, you know, whatever this new disease is, that we have a team that can push forward. So that's what I felt. So thank you for the kind words and the appreciation, but I believe that the recognition belongs to this team that takes things seriously, and from day one actually did what was right. They were very careful and cautious. That's the first message, and a story which I would like to share with you because it really moved me from day one. And then the second part is why I'm here the last couple of days with Minister Kitter, Minister of Development of Belgium. As you know, we have started a hub in South Africa, a hub for mRNA technology transfer. And when that was decided by WHO, we issued an expression of interest, global application, and many countries have applied, including South Africa. And there were two reasons why we selected South Africa. One, the major gap, the most difficult problems in terms of vaccine equity, and the major gap in terms of production, actually you see it in our continent, in Africa. That's one. But second, South Africa, we believed, was ready and has the potential to host it as a hub. And the reason for that is we have Afrigen, we have BioVac, we have Aspen, we have the Medical Research Council, we have this Stellenbosch University, SERI, and the other institutions under that. And the whole ecosystem, we felt, was very supportive, and there is a great potential to support the mRNA. And I can tell you that we were not wrong, because the last 2 days we have visited with Minister Kitter, we were convinced that, choosing South Africa as a hub for this mRNA technology was actually right. And maybe to say it in one phrase, what I said after all our visits in Afrigen was, our baby is in good hands. And this hub is not just for South Africa, it's for our continent, Africa, and it's for the whole world. And you may have that question, when South Africa applied, many other countries from all over the world applied, like Brazil, Argentina, Indonesia, and others. And you may ask, what happened to them? What we have decided is, if South Africa would be the hub, then the others could be the spoke. So we can have a global capacity to produce vaccines, so the problem of vaccine equity, which is still haunting us, could be resolved. So that's the other issue I would like to tell you. But this is going to be a strategic solution, which I believe can address one of the major problems we're facing during this pandemic. I don't want to go into details of the other problems we're facing. We know there are major problems we're facing, but if we can learn our lessons from this pandemic, we can prepare better. We can manage this one better, and then we can prepare for the future in a better way. But thank you so much to Foreign Minister Pandora, and also to His Excellency the President, for their not only continental leadership, but also global leadership. As you may know, South Africa co-chairs the Co-Facilitation Council of ACT Accelerator, and its leadership in the continental issues, and that's why Africa did better by having a joint or a united strategy from day one in a meeting that I attended in February 2022. Then the second part and last part I would like to say is about the visits we had in other places, like the Vaxi Taxi. I have, by the way, their symbol here. And we have visited also Desmond Tutu Foundation. and the community, Philip, and also the Crossroad community and others. And me and Minister Kitter were so touched actually by the level of innovation that we have seen in those communities. Local solutions, community-based interventions, and the ideas, the energy also you see in the community. What we really felt during this visit is that, you know, there are homegrown solutions to address our problems. One thing which we may need to do is share the experiences we have in our continent, in Africa, and using those best practices to really not only fight this pandemic, but we can do beyond. So again, thank you so much indeed. The last couple of days has been eye-opening for me. I haven't traveled much since the pandemic because we have all been hostages of this virus. But the world is now opening up, and we hope that this year will be the end of the acute phase of the pandemic. Of course, we have to reach the 70% vaccination coverage in each and every country, and we have to observe the public health measures. But I believe that the future in South Africa, our continent, and the whole world will be better if really can use this pandemic as an opportunity, because it's not just a health issue. It has exposed everything, the inequities, the inequalities, you know, all the problems that we have, the hunger and other issues. As humanity, I will follow what Foreign Minister Pandor said. Let's be humane to each other and, you know, understand the challenges the world is facing, and it's already completely exposed by the pandemic. Not only we should learn lessons on health, but let's also learn the other even major problems, the root cause of all our problems, the inequality, racism, and everything, and address that and march forward as one humanity. So sorry, when I take the floor, I should say something, because when I was minister in my country, Ethiopia, the daughter of my colleague minister was asked what the job of her father was, and she said, meetings and talkings. So talking is so that's in my job description. Sorry, it was a surprise. I was not even ready, but I'm glad to use this opportunity to share some of the stories. And thank you so much for the great honor. And thank you also, and all the best for the Rainbow Nation. And thank you so much. Very proud, very proud. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Tedros, and I think it was befitting to allow him time to speak. I saw you equally, you know, gushing there alongside me, colleague, when, you know, Dr. Tedros was talking about how they first found out about, you know, COVID-19. I know we had a moment of, right?
Life changed. December 2019. And then in January 2020, things just changed, life changed. And hopefully, like the minister said earlier on, we'll start to live again. But Dr. Tedros, I know it's been difficult for you. It's been very, very tough, but well done on pushing ahead.
Yeah.
I hope that one day there'll be a book that says it all.
Yes. Thank you so much, Dr. Tedros.